Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the current corrupted monster from the Ghostrange maze, Spekthra. This is the magic corrupted Pierce monster. So, highly anticipated monster. I already made an analysis on this monster because she can be used on multiple different ways, whether you have Unrelenting Assaults or not, whether you just have the monster with Dispelling Fist to remove positive effects. We'll get into all of that. But let's hatch this monster and let's see her ultimate. That always interests me. There she is as a child, as an adult. Really cool design. Reminds me a lot of Steam Wrath. Shoots arrows up into the airs and attacks the enemy. As always, huge thanks for SocialPoint for this opportunity to do this exclusive first look. They provided the monster, all the souls I need to take this monster to rank 5, all the food I need to feed this monster, and any gems I use will be reimbursed. As a bow champion, Spekthra was coveted by many like Malaire, who tried to recruit her many times. At one point, he felt so humiliated by her that he sent an entire squad of supervillains to her training center and tried to kill her. He succeeded only partially, and Spekthra survived as a ghost. To this day, she remains alone in her training center, planning her revenge against the supervillain. So that is her lore. She literally was killed by Malaire, but survived as a ghost somehow, so she was still killed. Let's talk stats. Her power stats, highest currently in the game for corrupted monsters, 8624, highly impressive. Her life stats is 84, 44, 8. This is the lowest of the corrupted monsters. So highest power currently in the game, lowest life stats of corrupted monsters. Her speed stats is also the fastest in the game, tied with a couple others like Equilera, Igoribuki, and there's one more. I think it's Leaf. I think it's Leaflin. So those three monsters have this exact same speed stat. So that makes this monster a glass cannon. Super fast, hits hard, but squishy. In terms of her trait, she has True Vision at rank 0. At rank 1, she gets the Energized trait. And at rank 3, you get Status Caster Pierce, meaning you can bypass everything, you can attack through anything. So skills will pierce through defensive status effects such as Evasion, Mirror, Shields, Taunt, Area Dodge. This includes Mega Taunt, by the way. We're also got a monster release called Ferrata. Funny enough, Ferrata does a lot of shield. She has Anticipation, so she counters Unrelenting Assault. And she can put up shields, damage mirrors. But this monster doesn't care about that. This monster can pierce right through it. Who cares about the shield that Ferrata gives her team or the damage mirror? She can just attack whoever she wants. In terms of the True Vision, I personally really like that. This makes it so your precision is doubled, so you are not missing any of your attacks. The rank 1 trait, I'm not a big fan of. 20% extra stamina, it's not a big deal. So I wish like an immune to torture, some sort of immunity to a stun, a freeze, that would have been better. Yeah, the 20% extra stamina, I don't think you really needed this. I don't know, maybe it'll come in clutch and that extra 20% means the difference between you winning and losing a game, but I'm just not really seeing it. But again, the True Vision and the Pierce, awesome. Alright, so let's talk about her skill. She has Death Stroke, deals moderate magic damage to an enemy, 0 cooldown, 0 stamina, so this skill can literally be used whenever, even if you got all of your stamina drained, you have a skill you can utilize. It is potentially worth running this skill, just because you have to take into consideration all of the stamina draining relics in the game, where, especially like the Megaton monsters, right? A Cryo Crawler can easily drain your stamina and your team's stamina to 0. So having a skill like Deathstroke will help you utilize something. Then again, we will go into her relics and she can actually counter stamina drain. We have Trick Shot, deals moderate magic damage to an enemy, applies guard down to an enemy, requires cooldown, 15 stamina when your cooldown. In my personal opinion, you do not need Trick Shot when this is a much better skill. It even deals more damage. Yeah, it deals more damage. You miss out on the guard down, but for you yourself, you have True Vision, so that doesn't matter. This also costs 15 stamina and has a 1-turn cooldown. You have Firebolts, so that's right, you have a magic-based monster with a fire-based attack. So it deals moderate fire damage to an enemy, applies burn to one enemy. So you have an elemental advantage against Neurofunk and Leaf right now. I think those are the only two nature corrupted monsters, and any future nature that gets released. I think this is pretty cool. It does a burning on top of it, has a 1-turn cooldown, and 25 stamina cost, so you can cycle back into this if you're running Unrelenting Assault. Bullseye applies Pierce to itself, deals heavy special damage to an enemy, and requires cooldown. So because of a skill like Bullseye, and you have another one shot, 1 kill, even if you don't have this monster at rank 3, you can still utilize the Pierce mechanic with this monster. So even if there's a Megaton on the enemy field, you can still attack whoever you want to attack. So that's really cool. Applies Pierce, deals heavy special damage to an enemy, requires cooldown. Yeah, that is awesome. I will say you might not need to run both of them though. Yeah, you might be able to forego one because they both have a 1-turn cooldown and this one is a lot stronger. And the Pierce does last for 3 turns. I was a little worried that normally when we've seen Pierce skills in the past, it's like applies Pierce to itself, deals damage, removes Pierce. I was a little worried that because SocialPoint didn't do that, they were going to make this like a special Pierce where it only lasts for 1 turn. Nope, they kept it for 3 turns. So yeah, you might not need to run both of them. you have, let's see, Culling the Weak. Applies negate healing to all enemies, applies vulnerable, and applies guard down. Alright, so let me set the record straight. Negate healing just makes so the enemies cannot be healed. It doesn't reverse healing. Those are two different mechanics. I love reverse healing. Negate healing is okay. I always mix them up. I don't know why. In my head, I'm just like, everything should reverse heal, not just negate. So I actually really, really like this. The reason I like this a lot is because if the enemy can't heal, a lot of monsters rely on healing. So let's say the enemies have dots, but they also have a life regen. Let's say they have a relic that heals them. Let's say they have, especially right now, a talent that heals them. Well, negate healing, that'll make it 0. So off the top of my head, Sin Eater just got released. Sin Eater, that one is interesting because if your monster has a dot, you remove negative effects and then it heals. Actually, I gotta look at the wording of that. Here, let's actually skip to the... Oh, I gotta rank it up to get the obscure talents. That's right. So we'll come back to it, but yeah, Sin Eater, I know that one heals, and we have Growing Flesh. I think that one also heals. At rank 5, they heal by 60k. So with a skill like Culling the Weak, you can end off with this. Once again, you have the Pierce mechanic. You can end off with this, and they will no longer heal. That is good. It also applies Vulnerable, which sets up for your next attack, and Guard Down, so that makes it so your allies can make sure they also land all the attacks. So I really like this. SocialPoint made it so it doesn't deal any damage. So that's actually a really good thing, especially if you're not an Unrelenting Assault player. The fact that the enemy is not going to be able to do this and then keep attacking, that's useful. From the attacker perspective, I think you would just end off with this skill. So for an Unrelenting Assault player, you start the game off with 1 shot, 1 kill. You damage someone to make sure your Unrelenting Assault triggers. Then you Firebolt, it'll trigger again. Then you do your AoE skill, and you end off with Culling the Weak. So that's what's going to make this monster really powerful. But let's keep going. 1 shot, 1 kill, plays Pierce, deals very heavy special damage to an enemy, requires cooldown, powerful attack on a 1-turn cooldown. What the heck, SP? That is powerful. Mark the target, does the same thing, vulnerable, negate healing, and burn to an enemy. Same thing as this one, except burn instead of guard down. In my personal opinion, you don't need this single target one. Imagine if she had a cleansing skill, that would have been crazy. Falling Fire deals moderate magic damage, applies burn. So this is your AoE skill, which is definitely going to be useful. So once again, what I think you're going to be able to pull off with this monster is 1 shot, 1 kill. Alright, after 1 shot, 1 kill, you're going to go with your single attack. Where is it? You're going to go with Firebolt, or let me see the other skill. Bullseye. So it deals moderate compared to this. Even though it deals less damage, I would actually, I think I would say keep the Firebolt. I think I would go 1 shot, 1 kill, Firebolt, and then you're going to run the AoE skill. Where's the AoE skill? I lost it. Oh, Falling Fire, and then you're gonna do this at the end. So you might not need to run Bullseye. We're gonna test with this skill set. Yeah, we're gonna test with this skill set and see how well it works. So this is obviously more of an attacker-based skill set. This monster, in my opinion, this monster could also work as like a speed holder just to remove positive effects, but that's only if you have the Neurofunk obscure talent. So we'll showcase that. But again, I am showcasing an attacker first, so we are gonna make her. We're going to give her, I don't have the right runes, but she's going to be 2 strength and a speed. She could also be a team speed holder. Multiple ways to utilize the monster, in my opinion, depending on what talent she has equipped. In terms of relics, we are going to go with the cane. I like this. Remember, she is squishy, so I wanted her to be able to heal. And in terms of amulets, you have 2 ways to go about it. You can go with Charizard's amulet to drain enemy stamina. Or what would probably be better for this monster is Tiny's amulet, which recovers your stamina. So again, stamina draining is a huge issue. If you can deal with that, that is awesome. So I'm going to take her to rank 1 and we're going to showcase her in PvP and let's see how well she can dominate the game. Alright, so let's look at some talents. We have Sin Eater. When the turn starts, if wearer is receiving a torture, heals wearer by 10,000 points. Once again, you have negate healing, so you're going to be able to counter something like the Sin Eater, assuming the enemy doesn't have a torture. So if you do your AoE burning on them, that'll actually not work because then the negate healing is going to get cleansed away. Or actually, I have to think about this because it says heals wearer by 10,000 points and removes negative effects. So if the healing comes first, the negate healing will kick in before it gets removed away. So that'd be interesting to test. Here we have Growing Flesh. When the turn starts, if wearer's life is below 50%, heals wearer by 1,000 points. So once again, all of these scale depending on the level of the monster. So this can be counteracted with your negate healing. Okay, so this is the team I'm going to utilize. We have her at rank 1, so she has her Unrelenting Assault right now. And again, I will showcase it without Unrelenting Assault after this battle. I just want to see what she can do at rank 1. So let's click fights and let's see how well that pierce mechanic works out. Let's test it out. I am allowed to do PvP, however, I'm not going to be winning these battles because that would be unfair. Ooh, by the way, one of the cool things about her being magic is she does have an elemental advantage against Vanoss, but realistically, that only helps you if you're doing the magic-based attack, right? So we're going to sequence bend into her. Hardy will get a turn in, almost kills my monster. Yikes. Alright, so we have one shot, one kill. Unfortunately, this one is not magic-based. We have Firebolt, also not magic-based, and there is my Falling Fire, but right here, that's like a rank 5 Vanoss, so obviously I am not going to be killing. At the very least, I can negate healing, I can vulnerable guard down. Honestly, in this case, nothing helps. Nothing helps, nothing would drop the enemy below 75%, so in this case, Unrelenting Assault would not trigger. The way a low-ranking Spekthra could have come in handy is if she had the Dispelling Fist. I would have been able to do one shot, one kill, I would have been able to target Vanoss, and then with my Dispelling Fist, I would have been able to get rid of the Pierce mechanic, which would have forced Vanoss to have to attack my monster. So that's a way I could have utilized her at a low rank. So yeah, because the Unrelenting Assault really only helps you if you can drop the enemy below 75%. So for those of you that might not know what I'm talking about, right now if I click on Dungeons, if I click on the Era Saga, if I go right here on the Neurofunk, that last one, Dispelling Fist, after damaging with a skill, deals light damage and removes positive effects from damaged enemy. So that's how you can utilize her at low rank with her attack, right? It applies Pierce, you can target the enemy Vanoss, you can target the enemy, it really depends who they have. In this case, it wouldn't really matter. So you would be able to single target Cleanse. It's almost like running Rasulka. Rasulka has Pierce and she can remove positive effects. So that's kind of how you would utilize her. Yeah, because at rank 1, I don't think I deal enough damage for UA. Maybe Firebolt over here. Oh yeah, I need the Pierce skill. I need to start off with one shot, one kill. So using her at low rank against, it really depends on the league you're in too. Using her at a low rank might be difficult to pull off with Unrelenting Assault. So you might have to shift her to more of a, and I can't showcase it because I don't have Dispelling Fist yet, but maybe more of a team speed just to remove positive effects or speed. So you got to think about how you're going to best utilize her. You don't get the, until rank 3, you're not going to get the Pierce. So you're not going to be able to AoE Dispelling Fist everyone. So yeah, it's going to vary on person to person. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and rank it up to rank 3 so we have that Pierce mechanic. This is the perfect example. Megataunt, Pierce. If you had the monster without Unrelenting Assaults, but you had Dispelling Fist, you would be able to simply do your Falling Fire skill and you'd be good to go. That's all you would need, right? Dispelling Fist would get rid of Megataunt, and get rid of Pierce, which would protect your monsters from being attacked from that 150 Super Fox. In this case, now that I'm rank 3 and I'm running 2 Strength Runes, let's see the kind of damage output I have. One shot, one kill, Firebolt, and my AoE skill. In this case, we actually can start off with the AoE burn, so let's go ahead and do that. UA kicks in, Kane's Sword kicks in, Tiny's Amulet kicks in, they are all burning. The shield got active, I can one shot, one kill, literally. Firebolt, we're going to one shot, one kill over here, because I want to keep triggering UA. Alright, Unrelenting Assault. That, by the way, reinstates my Pierce. I can do my AoE again, because it only has a 1 turn cooldown. So let's go ahead and do that. Falling Fire, I think this should kill Shelly with the UA damage. Shelly reses, I get a turn in, and then I can attack whoever I want. I can Firebolt. Again, let's showcase the negate healing. So we'll do Culling the Weak. And the cool thing about the negate healing is you can potentially make an enemy die from the burning damage so they can skip their turn. In that case, he died. I don't know if he had a relic or not that would have saved him. Ooh, Soul Drag. Again, you gotta watch out for Soul Drag. That was a rank 3, so Soul Drag didn't kill me. If that was a rank 4, the Soul Drag would have obliterated me. Alright, so let's go on to another battle and showcase it. Obviously, at rank 3, once she's a lot stronger, she can deal with these 150s no problem. If there's a Lady Mal on the enemy side, if there's whoever you have on the enemy side, it's not going to be a problem. Sequence Band, we have Megataunt. Alright, what do I do? There's a Megataunt monster. Well, let me just attack whoever I want. One shot, one kill. Dead. I should have attacked Panikin since he is since he's a fire-based monster. Falling Fire. There we go. Oh, look, he has life regen, that Daedalus. So that's where I'm going to end off with my attack. One shot, one kill. Nope. Firebolt. Nope. Here, let's just do the weak and let's slow it down. So Panikin has life regen skills. He didn't do a life regen. He has... Oh, look, Kane's Sword did not heal anything. So that's where negate healing is really cool. Does he still have res? Yes, he does. Okay, so we're just going to recharge. We are just going to recharge. Watch Daedalus only get burning and not heal thanks to the negate healing. So I really like the negate healing mechanic on this monster. Let's just go ahead and one shot, one kill. Boom. Oh, she feels powerful. And dead, resurrects, will exit out. So as you can see, a rank 3 in the right team, turn transferring everything, pretty powerful. Let's really quickly switch it up to a Shelly. Shelly, and let's put in a life rune so she can res. And then I think we'll be good. Let's click fight. And let's see what we have here. Click fight. Oh, that's not fun. I almost autoed it and won. Alright, let's fight again. And let's see what we have on this next battle. We have 140, 150, 150. Again, the ability to attack whoever you want is incredible. Inseparable Trio, UA. Alright, Tiny's Amulet. Ooh, that's taking out some damage. Look at that. I might not survive just from the residual damage from UA. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Trio, yep, I'm dead. Okay, that was what level was he? I think that's a rank 5. Oh, that's a rank 4. The unrelenting assault damage was just too much for me to take. Alright, but you guys get the idea. Keep in mind I am rank 3. So let me showcase the monster without unrelenting assault. So I'm just gonna give her a bark hide because this can give you a life shield, which would help you stay alive and deal some nature damage to the enemy if you get attacked. In terms of utilizing her with that, yeah, because I don't think she needs Burning Hands considering you have an AoE burn scale yourself on a 1-turn cooldown. So I think you can do without the Burning Hands, and instead you're just going for survivability, so growing Flesh to heal or Bark Hide for a life shield, especially since you're going to be taking on other Spekthras that can do negate healing on you. So in terms of utilizing the monster, usability will obviously drop if you can't attack back to back to back to back, so let's just go to the team I was using again. So yeah, it's gonna be different, right? It's gonna be just a single Pierce monster. What you might want to partner her up with is an Equalaria, because Equalaria... Oh, cool, Chocomuckle, this is a good showcase. With Equalaria, alright, so Pyrophobic Shield, I do have a fire-based attack, but more importantly, I can attack whoever I want. So, what do? Another perfect example of where I wish I had Dispelling Fist. So, for those of you that don't have Unrelenting Assault, I can't stress enough how good Unrelenting Fist will be. Or Dispelling Fist, sorry. Unrelenting Fist. Dispelling Fist is what you're going to be able to run, because right now I would have been able to do my AoE skill and just cleanse everything away. In this case, what I think I'm going to do is... Guys, I don't know. I am going to negate healing everyone, maybe? I don't think it matters. One shot, one kill, that won't do much. We're just gonna one shot, one kill Chuckle, but yeah. Just wanted to showcase that you can pierce through anything, even that Pyrophobic Shield, and then we'll see what happens. So AoE freeze, Chuckle's gonna get a turn in, alright. Life regen, so negate healing comes in handy here, but let's just finish off Chuckle. Bye bye Chuckle. And let's see if I can make a comeback. We're gonna go Age Overseer, Greater Times Curse. Let's do this. I don't think this will help, but let's do that anyways. Peanut Energy for a little heal. And let's see, Inseparable Trio, Charizard's Amulet. Oh, I might be able to pull this off. Greater Times Curse. Let's get rid of your MT. You still have Taunt though. Again, not that it matters. I'm a Pierce monster. Soul Drag kicks in. Ooh, I can go off with a kill, so I can completely ignore the taunt and just one shot, one kill. Master Rat and GG. But again, Dispelling Fist really is the way to go for non-UA users. And you can swap her in terms of rune setup if you want to. I think with that said, I'm going to go ahead and take her to rank 5. Oh wait, I was talking about a team you can use. If you have Equalaria with this monster, with Spekthra, is going to be really good. Because if she dies, especially since she's squishy, especially since you're going to take on Soul Drags, you can just resurrect her. And then she has single Pierce, one-turn cooldown Pierce skills that apply Pierce first, so that's awesome. So I think from an offensive perspective, Megataunt, Equalaria, and this monster, Spekthra, could be really good. If you do have Unrelenting Assault and you don't want to use it on her, and instead you have a Master Rat and you want to use it on a Master Rat, you could potentially get away with it depending what enemy you're facing, depending whether or not you can trigger your assaults, because you can set up a really strong combo with your Master Rat. Let's see if I can pull it off. I might not be able to. Then again, there's a Shelly, but there's also a Hardy. So we'll see. I might not be able to. I think I'll die again. Soul Drag kicks in. Ooh, if that was a rank 5, that rat would have died. Alright, see? Look at that HP. You gotta watch out for that Soul Drag. Let's try the next battle. And we'll see if I can pull it off. Actually, I think I'll just make a part 2 with a level 150. And I'll try to get Dispelling Fist by then so that I can showcase that. But okay, I think this will be good. Soul Leader. Darn it. Actually, no, this will work. So check this out. I can do... Oh no, I got rid of my trio skill. So let me just recharge. Let's hope I stay alive. Noxious Demons, Charizard's Amulets, Jastar's Mask. Everything kicks in. I will recharge again. And let's see. One turn cooldown. Alright, I will do Short and Swift. I would do the 4 elephants. We'll save that. Ah, no, come on! Why do you die? You're supposed to stay alive. Ah, this sucks. Let me just double damage here then. I have 1 turn cooldown anyways. I should have negative effects. I should have cleansed on myself. Alright, Shelly, why are you so weak? You were supposed to stay alive. I only have 1 strength rune. Alright, we'll try the next one. Hopefully this works out. If not, that'll be it. And I'll just talk through what I wanted to do. Okay, there's a fine Astral, so maybe 3-inch. Alright, UA, shield, Reaper. Oh, she's gonna kill me. Spooky. Barkite again, going for shield, but rank 3, that's a rank 5. What I wanted to do was I wanted to do the rat and snake skill, right? Get an extra turn. Boom. So one enemy has vulnerable, and then I wanted to do snake heads. Everyone has vulnerable. And the first skill was just to trigger Unrelenting Assault. And then I was going to do 4 elephant moves on my Pierce monster. And then my Pierce monster was going to AoE and just sweep the enemy, who, by the way, all has vulnerable. So that was the plan there. But you guys didn't get to see it. It's hard to pull off in PvP considering there's different teams and everything. But you guys get the idea. So with that being said, guys, this has been a showcase on the brand new maze monster, Spekthra. I hope you guys enjoyed. I showcased the monster at 110 and at 130. Definitely usable at 130. You're just going to have to take her there. And later I'll be releasing a part 2 where she is fully maxed out at level 150 and we can see her just truly dominate the meta. So with that being said, guys, I'm Armor Gaming. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys think about her in the comments below. And remember to subscribe.